My name is Morgan Dunton, and I am an interdisciplinary instruction specialist with the Maine Department of Education. It is my pleasure to introduce you to new literacies, as these are an essential element of interdisciplinary project-based learning. Some of the literacies I discuss in this talk may not seem so new, but the context or the way we are applying these literacies has evolved. Thank you for joining me on this journey to the literacy peak of the interdisciplinary project-based mountain range. What does it mean to be literate? Please pause the video at this time to record in your learning journal a brief statement describing what it means to be literate. Proceed when you are ready to continue. This is my dad. My dad was not technology literate. In fact, he was technology resistant. He sometimes called me and said, "Will you use your magic box to find," well, fill in the blank. My magic box, of course, was my computer, and I could always find the answer for him. He could not find the answer to his question on his own. Did that make him illiterate? Critical literacies are related to 21st century competencies. These are a few of the critical literacies in the modern era. We live in the information age and need to be able to find, evaluate, and use information in any format, wherever it may live. We need to recognize intended audience and purpose of the information to understand bias and reliability. Oops. We need to recognize the norms of a mode. This means we must understand the form and format of the source. For example, Twitter allows limited characters and Wikipedia allows multiple contributors, so information is not peer-reviewed before publishing, as this knowledge may influence our interpretation of what is presented. Another critical literacy is the ability to collaborate. This is especially true since the pandemic changed much of the way we work. Therefore, collaboration in a variety of means, all relying on various literacy skills, is a crucial competency. Ultimately, we must engage with technology appropriately and effectively and efficiently and ethically. Now, please pause to watch this video from YouTube, which demonstrates how to change a windshield wiper blade. Have you ever turned to YouTube to learn how to do something or to solve a problem? What literacies are involved in doing this? Please click on the link to watch the embedded video. Then reflect in your learning journal about literacies you utilized while doing this. Beyond the traditional literacies, reading, writing, speaking, our list of critical literacies to achieve 21st century competencies includes viewing, listening, demonstrating, and presenting through multiple modalities, collaboration, and behaving ethically in person or otherwise. We can begin our inclusion of new literacies by subtly changing our language. We need to expand our definitions of reading and of text. Instead of reading a text to learn something, let's say we engage with the source, since we may read a source, which is a video, a podcast, a website, or a personal interview. Learn more about this in the updated Maine ELA standards. What is new literacy and why is it important? And what does it mean to be functionally literate? New literacies reflect current workplace and life demands. Using new literacies helps students to learn in an interactive and dynamic environment, and the environment has gotten even more so since the pandemic. Many of us are engaging with people and resources from across the country and around the globe like never before. The pandemic made us only too aware of our global connectedness. It's time for our classrooms to help students expand their global awareness, and they will need a host of literacy skills to do this. Now, these are some forms of literacy which relate to global competencies. Many states have separate learning standards for media and digital literacy development. Mains are embedded in content standards as they are so essential to how the world works. They need to be present everywhere. Science literacy means thinking like a scientist and using scientific practices to question, explore, and evaluate. Health literacy, as we are all painfully aware, is essential to decision-making in everything we do. Financial literacy can have personal, local, and global applications. And civic and social literacy are essential to building healthy relationships and healthy communities. Please pause now to record in your learning journal any literacies you have used personally or professionally in the last week. Are you thinking of anything that may not be mentioned here? Please pause and proceed when you are ready. Providing direct instructional support to literacy development as you teach content ensures depth of learning and creates the conditions for learning transfer. New literacies are an essential element of the work Maine DOE is doing to support evolving education. And remember, why do new literacies matter? Because how you teach is as important as what you teach. Thank you.